The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Before success comes in any man's life, he is sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and most logical thing to do is to quit. That is exactly what the majority of men do. More than 500 of the most successful men this country has ever known told the author their greatest success came just one step beyond the point at which defeat had overtaken them. Set your mind on a definite goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. An educated man is not necessarily one who has an abundance of general or specialized knowledge. An educated man is one who has so developed the faculties of his mind that he may acquire anything he wants, or its equivalent, without violating the rights of others. Every adversity, every failure, every heartbreak carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. More gold had been mined from the mind of men than the earth itself. Opinions are the cheapest commodities on earth. Everyone has a flock of opinions ready to be wished upon anyone who will accept them. If you are influenced by opinions when you reach decisions, you will not succeed in any undertaking. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. We refuse to believe that which we don't understand. The leaders in every walk of life decide quickly and firmly. That is the major reason why they are leaders. The world has the habit of making room for the man whose words and actions show that he knows where he is going. Your subconscious mind recognizes and acts only upon thoughts which have been well mixed with emotion or feeling. The depression was a blessing in disguise. It reduced the whole world to a new starting point that gives everyone a new opportunity. One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Anybody can wish for riches, and most people do, but only a few know that a definite plan, plus a burning desire for wealth, are the only dependable means of accumulating wealth. He had no influence, but he did have initiative, faith, and the will to win. If you are one of those who believe that hard work and honesty alone will bring riches, perish the thought. It is not true. Riches, when they come in huge quantities, are never the result of hard work. Riches come, if they come at all, in response to definite demands, based upon the application of definite principles, and not by chance or luck. The person who stops studying merely because he has finished school is forever hopelessly doomed to mediocrity, no matter what may be his calling. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. The only break anyone can afford to rely upon is a self-made break. One thing you must put aside in order to fulfill your destiny is conformity. Your achievement can be no greater than your plans are sound. That may seem to be an axiomatic statement, but it is true. Before passing to the next chapter, kindle anew in your mind the fire of hope, faith, courage, and tolerance. If you have these states of mind and a working knowledge of the principles described, all else that you need will come to you when you are ready for it. When riches begin to come, they come so quickly, in such great abundance, that one wonders where they have been hiding during all those lean years. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. If the thing you wish to do is right, and you believe in it, go ahead and do it. Put your dream across, and never mind what they say if you meet with temporary defeat, for they, perhaps, do not know that every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. That when a man really desires a thing so deeply that he is willing to stake his entire future on a single turn of the wheel in order to get it, he is sure to win. One of the main weaknesses of mankind is the average man's familiarity with the word impossible. He knows all the rules which will not work. He knows all the things which cannot be done. Another weakness found in altogether too many people is the habit of measuring everything and everyone by their own impressions and beliefs. If a man repeats a lie over and over, he will eventually accept the lie as truth. Moreover, he will believe it to be the truth. A mind dominated by positive emotions becomes a favorable abode for the state of mind known as faith. A mind so dominated may, at will, give the subconscious mind instructions, which it will accept and act upon immediately. Keep your eyes and ears wide open and your mouth closed if you wish to acquire the habit of prompt decision. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Open-mindedness is essential for belief. Put your foot upon the neck of the fear of criticism by reaching a decision not to worry about what other people think, do, or say. There are no limitations to the mind except those that we acknowledge. Perhaps we shall learn, as we pass through this age, that the other self is more powerful than the physical self we see when we look into a mirror. If you do not conquer self, you will be conquered by self. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. This is the equivalent of saying deeds and not words are what count most. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Remember, too, that all who succeed in life get off to a bad start and pass through many heartbreaking struggles before they arrive. The turning point in the lives of those who succeed usually comes at some moment of crisis through which they are introduced to their other selves. Neglecting to broaden their view has kept some people doing one thing all their lives. Remember that it is not the lawyer who knows the most law, but the one who best prepares his case, who wins. Awake, arise, and assert yourself, you dreamers of the world. Your star is now in ascendancy. Every man is what he is because of the dominating thoughts which he permits to occupy his mind. Both success and failure are largely the results of habit. Knowledge is power. It is nothing of the sort. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. That is one of the tricks of opportunity. It has a sly habit of slipping in by the back door, and often it comes disguised in the form of misfortune or temporary defeat. Perhaps this is why so many fail to recognize opportunity. Dreams are the seedlings of reality. The cause of the depression is traceable directly to the worldwide habit of trying to reap without sowing. Faith removes limitations. Remember that your real wealth can be measured not by what you have, but by what you are. If you are ready for the secret, you already possess one half of it. Therefore, you will readily recognize the other half the moment it reaches your mind. If you fail to control your own mind, you may be sure you will control nothing else. Success requires no explanations. Failure permits no alibis. Failure is a trickster with a keen sense of irony and cunning. It takes great delight in tripping one when success is almost within reach. No one ever is defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Before we can master an enemy, we must know its name, its habits, and its place of abode. Deliberately seek the company of people who influence you to think and act for yourself. The ladder of success is never crowded at the top. It was a great surprise to me when I discovered that most of the ugliness I saw in others was but a reflection of my own nature. Faith and fear make poor bedfellows. Where one is found, the other cannot exist. Mind control is the result of self-discipline and habit. You either control your mind or it controls you. There is no hallway compromise. There is one weakness in people for which there is no remedy. It is the universal weakness of lack of ambition